Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how to insert the JSON data into the blob storage. So how to create that? So using the Azure Logic Apps. Okay, I'm going to click on the Logic Apps. I'm going to create a new Logic app for you. Okay, so in this, select this and give a unique name. Okay, I'm going to use logic underscore insert JSON. Okay, click on next and click on create. It's going to validate. Now click on the create button. It will take less than 1 minute to create a logic app. Okay, going forward, what we will do, so it's deploying. I will take a JSON payload and I'm going to insert that values which is in the JSON payload. So I'm going to insert the JSON payload values into Azure Blob. Okay, so how to do that, how to achieve that, I will explain. Okay, we will refresh the data, we will get that. Okay, one more time we will refresh. Yeah, we got it. Now we will start our operation. First I will take the blank app. So I will choose the schedule. Schedule, I will choose the recurrence. So I will set the interval for every 1 minute. And next step, so when you want to work with the JSON, so first you have to initialize that. Okay, first you have to initialize that variables. So initialize variable. So what will happen? We will try with the variables. Yeah, variables and initialize the variables. So I'm giving the unique name for that, where JSON object. Okay, so I'm going to take the object. Okay, here everybody know boolean, integer, float, string, object, array. These are the complex type. These all for the simple scenarios. So object and array for the complex. Okay, complex JSON payloads. Okay, I'm choosing the object. So how to create an object? Okay, so within the object, so I will create a JSON payload. Okay, I'm going to create a properties like name, and colon, again name, my name is Chaitu, and again address Hyderabad. Just apart, this is for the example. Okay, after that you have initialized the JSON payload. Okay, you have initialized the data. So after that you have to parse that data. Why we need to parse that data? Because whatever the data in this part JSON parse, you have to, okay, going forward we will discuss while we working. Okay, parse JSON. This JSON parse will give you read the data dynamically. It will give you that kind of opportunity. Okay, so the content is var JSON object, so it will take the data everything from this var JSON object. So already we have initialized the data, so we are passing the JSON from this initialized variable. Now you have to prepare for the JSON schema. So how to prepare that? Yeah, you can see I will show you once again. You can see use simple payload to generate schema. What is our payload? This is our payload. Okay, just click on this and copy paste over here. Done. It will automatically generate a schema, JSON schema. So, and already told you the parse JSON will give you it will dynamically read from the JSON object. So what is the JSON object? This is the JSON object. This parse JSON will read the JSON object dynamically. So after that, what I have to do? I have initialized the data, I have parsed the data. After that, dynamically I need to read into somewhere else. So I need to use the compose. Okay, if you want to read the data from the JSON data from the particular property, you want to read the particular property, so what you have to do is you have to use the compose. Yeah, use compose. So in this compose, in the input var JSON, and you can see dynamically you can read the data name, address, first name. So the data which already the have, you can see name, address, first name, but I want all the data, so I have, okay, I have chosen this. And the next step, so first before that I will save this, whether our operations are correct or not, will check. Okay, the logic have saved completed. Now the first step is initialize the JSON payload and parse the JSON with the schema, and later the compose the data. What data? The JSON data. And final step is I'm going to insert the data into the whatever data you want. That data I'm going to insert into Azure Blob Storage. Okay, Azure Blob Storage. Create a blob. The Azure storage account. This is the Azure, my Azure storage account. Enter custom. Okay, and the folder path. You have to choose the folder path. Okay, LG add container, and the blob name will be, I'm giving the name for the JSON data. Okay, the blob name will be created with the JSON data, and the blob content, the outputs. So what is this output? The output is nothing but the data comes from the compose action. Okay, whatever the data, it will be displayed in the compose, the data we are consuming here, and we are going to insert this data into the blob with the name JSON data. Okay, again I'm going to save this. Now I'm going to run this, and we will check later whether the blob file will be created or not with the name JSON blob. Okay, everything is successful. We will check here. Yeah, the blob name is JSON data. The data is created. We will check whether the data is created in this blob function, sorry, blob storage containers. Our container name LG appcast container. You can see JSON data. Okay, this is the JSON data. We will download and we will check the data is there or not. Otherwise you can see from the URL directly. Okay, the data you got it. Okay, you can see in any way. Okay, thank you so much guys. Please subscribe my video, sorry, my channel. Thank you so much.